So I saw this guy, right, deliberately saying the N-word in his videos.
Fucking bitch ass nigga from Germany.
I stay pipe down. No, it's not dead. Oh my god, you're scared, nigga. Oh my god.
Huh, it has Chinese characters on it. The coronavirus is really forcing people to get prop money.
Ciao, anyways.
You know that we've been here before. It's gonna break your heart times two. So now I'm telling you, get over it.
Make sure you check out my new clothing line from the Sade collection. Items you can rock daily whilst looking fire and confident with the bold and unique designs. All sizes and colours available, link in the description.
Okay, so I'm pissed, and when I'm pissed, you're pissed with me. And when we're all pissed, we sit down, we chat, and we rant. Technically, I'm standing up. I'm pissed off, and as you can tell, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I woke up on the left side when it should have been the right. Hold your hands up. Like, give me the hands up emoji. Who else is just tired of racism? Tired of seeing the racism on TikTok? Tired of seeing these stereotypes? Tired of just... I'm just tired. I'm tired, and trust me, I've gotten a good amount of sleep. So what's the issue here? The issue here is people being stubborn and ignorant. I'm making this video for people who want to learn, not those people who just listen to what I have to say and then it just comes out the other ear. Listen, I have a following, and I always promise myself, with a following, I'm going to try my best to not only entertain, keep you guys happy, keep you guys smiling, but also just tell you guys that, like, we live in a world where inequality is at the forefront. We need to all do better. Everybody needs to do better to involve other people and stop trying to leave people out. I've made tons of videos about racism on my channel before. It ain't gonna stop anytime soon because some of you guys still don't want to learn. I want to go on TikTok to have some fun, get into my gig. I want to be able to do what the other girls are doing. I want to be able to get my life, but it's just like, something's holding me back, and it shouldn't hold me back. I should be able to come forward. I shouldn't have to go back. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
I hope this video resonates with someone, and I hope you guys realize that, you know what? You're beautiful just the way you are. And that's so cliche and cheesy, and you probably see it in every single mood board and every single Pinterest board ever made in mankind. But I seriously mean that, and I hope you guys can get the true intentions. I don't care.
Girl, you have done it again.
I don't care what you have to say about me, or Bessie, Billy, Bobby, Jack, Shanae, Jacob, I don't know who else. Stop the flipping racism now. I like to go on TikTok because it's fun. I like to be able to be entertained by other people who are not me. I like to be able to see funny things. I like to see people lip sync because I'm bored in my house. Quarantine season, girl, it needs to end. Before, I used to hate TikTok, not because I thought there was racism or colorism or stereotypes or any sort of bullying or harassments on there, but mainly because I just thought it was kind of cringe, people lip syncing and dancing to songs. But then I realized that that's the ish that I do when no one's home. Feeling like you don't belong on a platform because the only times black people get mentioned is when someone is stereotyping us. Stereotypes need to just leave the room, exit, run, pronto, now. I wish I could say that in other languages. I just can't. I'm not that talented, you know? So I have a list on my phone. Let's quickly talk about racism towards black people first. Leave us alone. Keep us out of it. What is up with people saying the N-word?
Nigga. Oh my god.
Some fucking bitch ass nigga from Germany.
What's so fascinating about the N-word? Why? Because it makes you feel tough. It makes you feel strong. It makes you feel like, oh, if I say this, I can do anything. No, sweetie, it does not work like that. As a black woman myself, I don't even think it's cool saying the N-word. You know what's crazy? I feel like if our ancestors heard us say the N-word, how do you think they would feel? I don't think my ancestors would be happy if they heard me say the N-word at all, because the word comes from a place of hatred. I know tons of rappers say it in their songs. I know, they say it as like, he's my bro, that's my, I'm not the one, I'm not the two, I'm certainly not the three, okay? It's a very degrading term used, and if you don't know the historical meaning behind it, Google is right at your fingertips. Instead of you going on Club Penguin, instead of you guys going to jump on Fortnite, spend at least 10 to 15 minutes researching and seeing the actual issue. Because to me, it's not just a word, it's an issue. Once you say that, God knows what else you're saying. Some of you guys have the N-word at the tip of your tongue. So it makes me think like, okay, bruh, like I can try and forgive you and hope that you educate yourself, but at the same time, it doesn't look like that's happening. What is it about the N-word that makes you happy? Tell me, please. I've got all day, nothing better to do. Tell me, please. No, I'm actually giving you some time. I will happily give you some time, not because I want more watch time.
Weird. You're weird, bro.
Some of you guys just feel like, oh, because you hear it in songs, because Kendrick Lamar is saying it a million times, because Drake says it, you can say it. No, sweetie. I've been called the N-word before by white people, and it's just like, But you think you can take me down? You're gonna come down with me, if anything. I've seen far too many TikTokers say the N-word and then they try and apologize because they want to save their careers, they want to save their butts, and they know that if black people are on their team, they're Gucci, because if they're not, then down. I'm gonna be taking several deep breaths because God knows I need to chill. I did some yoga this morning before filming this video because God knows I need to chill. When I'm watching TikTok, I'm just like, you did not just say that. Lil Huddy, what's up?
Okay, I'm good now.
Lil Huddy, what's up? The melanated king, what's up? You feel so confident saying it. Like, if someone's saying it on camera, God only knows what they're saying behind the scenes. And it's not just people saying the N-word, people just being very disrespectful and saying stuff like, let me take back what's mine.
Thanks. Can I have it back? Thanks. Can I have it back? Thanks. Can I have it back? Thanks. Can I have it back?
Having straight hair is genetics. It's not like a cultural thing. I don't know who made you think otherwise. I don't know if you even attended any of your history classes. Let's just quickly talk about why it is an issue. I've ranted here, I've said how angry and pissed I am, but let me actually tell you why it's an issue. Slavery. Ancient times, the word has pretty much always been around. The word is very degrading because during the slavery time specifically, that's all black people were getting called. The N-word, 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 N-word. Never be addressed by their name. It was mainly based on identity. If you were not doing the right thing, do you know what they would do to you? It's not only they would put you to the side, they'll keep you away from other people. It was just a death thing. Like, imagine that. Imagine being killed because of your identity, because of your skin color. So some of you guys will never have to deal with something like that, but for other people, that is the case. Tons of people love to say to me, Keisha, what's the point of making videos like this if racism is not a thing anymore? To who?
Same old shit. Same old fucking
Degrading of black women, black men. What's the whole point? I've seen like couples on TikTok, like interracial couples, and if a white lady wants to leave a black guy, I can't be mad at that. I mean, who am I? It is what it is. I've seen this one specific TikTok where a couple announced that like they were pregnant and her baby daddy was a black guy. Tell me why the comment section was like, oh, congratulations, amazing, we love that for you. He's gonna leave you. No black guy sticks around for his kid. I'm just like, why?
And like, people think it's funny, so they also don't perceive funny things as racist. The fact of the matter is that they perceive black men as terrible people.
How'd you? Some of you guys have the confidence to say the most outrageous things, but pull up.
Tell your friends to pull up.
You are going to meet the wrong person, and God knows what's going to happen next. You have so much confidence. You're using someone else's name because you're using someone else's profile picture. Some of you guys have so much balls, but trust me, in person, they're going to be sagging. Where do these stereotypes come from? The upbringing is what parents have told you? Is it the movies? Because the media certainly does not help with stereotypes. They paint black people as constantly being noisy when, in reality, some of us are hella noisy, okay? But some of us are also not noisy. Why are we so quick to believe the stereotypes? Oh, every single black woman wears big hooped earrings, they ratchet. The black son. We're not going to sit and act like that doesn't exist. I'm tired of the people like, oh, this doesn't exist. They're not making fun of black people. You're just looking into it too much. You're just trying to pick apart. I have better things to do in my life. I really do. And I don't just sit down on the internet waiting to judge people and critique people. I like to live a healthy, happy life. And then some of you guys should try and do it. You cannot tell me, a lot of these people who do point of view TikToks, you cannot tell me they're not trying to be provocative, try to get a kick out of it. The most popular TikTokers have said the N-word or have mentioned some really stereotypical, disgusting, degrading things before. And it's crazy because the problematic people are the ones that some of you guys praise, you guys are obsessed with. You're going to go to their concert to do God knows what. You're going to a concert to see someone do body rolls 5 times.
You better come get your man.
It's not fair. It really isn't fair. Imagine what it's like for black people to come onto TikTok and feel like, first of all, the representation that we do get, if I'm being completely honest with you, is from gay men who are funny. Banter for gay men. I love it. I love the lingo they come up with. It's funny. I use it on a daily. You guys want to start using it on Twitter? Let's quickly talk about Asian people.
For anyone who wants to know how to deal with racist people in an argument. A few months ago, I had a woman in the car who called me a packy because I turned left instead of turning right, which is what she wanted to do, but I was just following my sat-nav. Now, I've learned the best way to deal with racist people is to use their logic against them and actually trap them into what you're going to say next, and this is what I mean. You went the wrong way, you stupid packy. Ma'am, I'm actually from Iran, so if you want to try again, you're about 600 miles off. And we get back to square one.
Beat you trying to get him in my shit, I'll beat your ass. Second, to get a black man.
What the fuck, bitch? You trying to get him in my shit? I'll beat your ass. Asian person. You get the fuck out of my store right now. I'll beat your ass.
I feel like I'm making this video at the right time because obviously the coronavirus. Can we be smart in 2020? Like, you guys have the time in your hands now to pick up a book, you know, look up words in the dictionary, the thesaurus. There's really no excuse now. Why are we associating every single Asian person you see on the street, every single Asian person you have on your contact list? Why is it now you're gonna go and believe them and say, you started the coronavirus? Some of you guys so lonely. You're Mr. Lonely. You have nobody. You're on your own. If it was a Sunday, I would have hit that high note, but it's not. People love to make fun of Chinese accents. How do people think China's the only country in Asia? When I find out some people are that dumb.
Oh, you gonna drag me now? I would drag you. You gonna drag me? I'll drag you.
I'm like, okay, but where's the Philippines located? Singapore. Dumb. This proves my point. Some of you guys are ignorant, uneducated, and you need to do better. Racist comments are swinging their way, and I'm not Asian, but I can say, damn, it's not easy. You know, black people have been getting it for centuries. I mean this with all respect. They can understand where we're coming from, yet some of them are still the ones to provoke. I don't understand. I've noticed that also a lot of the people who are creating these stereotypes are also people who are of the specific race, so it doesn't make sense. Why are you entertaining something that you really shouldn't be entertaining? For instance, some of you guys messaged me about this specific creator on the platform, Asian guy, and he was like mocking Asian culture, and I was thinking, but honey, sweetie, that's yours, that's your mom's, that's your grandma's, that's your great grandmother's. Why diss it if you have it? It's not only Asian people that do this. It's funnier for some of you guys to hate what is yours, what is actually yours. The further we move in life, the dumber people get. People saying stuff like, oh, Chinese people only eat rats or bats. You're going to hell. Jesus Christ, Jesus. Jesus, I want to cry. I actually want to cry because it's so crazy. You see one thing happen and you blame it on every single Asian you walk past. You give them the dirtiest look. And some of you guys are trying to tell me racism doesn't exist anymore. Wow, the people who say that are the people who are like, oh, but my best friend is black, my best friend is Asian, so I can't be racist. Wow! I like black guys, so I can't be racist. I can't be racist. I like Chinese food, I can't be racist. You have clown written on your forehead. I mean, I don't, because my forehead is tiny AF and God knows I cannot fit anything on it. I told you guys that I'll be making this video, and some of you guys said that it would be cool for me to basically say my opinion on this specifically. Tons of white creators on the platform, and if I'm being honest with you, black people get told this on a daily, even from a young age, that, you know, we're gonna always have to work a million times harder. We can be more talented, more creative. We could have had the better idea, the better plan. But if a white person comes along and they just have the right resources, the right people around them, if they just look the way they look, they're going to get it. And that's just the day and age we live in. And if you're going to argue with me and say, Keisha, that doesn't exist, that's not true, maybe for you. Some of you guys are still young, so some of you guys are yet to understand where I'm coming from. A lot of white creators on the platform do little to nothing and they get the appraisal. Am I jealous and salty? Hell no. So I go on TikTok occasionally. It's not like I'm trying to grow my following there. I mean, if you want to follow me, might as well plug myself now as the only opportunity, right? Tired of people bullying each other. That's what it is, based on how they look, their appearance. These stereotypes really need to get thrown out. To the left, throw it out, throw it out. People who are also on the platform and they say stuff like, oh, she's a white girl, so she's basic. She's a white girl, so she's this. It's just like, we are adding onto the issue here, which is making other people think it's okay to do the same thing. It isn't okay. It just, what's the point of bullying people? Is the people who say they hate bullies are the ones who actually do the bullying. Tell me I'm wrong. She's white, so she probably has 15 million pairs of Uggs, probably has no back. I'm gonna sit here and say, I'm pissed and I'm mad that race has to be the reason as to why people can't get a job. It's the reason why we can't get accepted, but you know, I have to come to terms with it. I have to unfortunately come to terms with it. I find things difficult in life. I'm not going to always get the opportunity that I so rightly deserve. I'm just happy that I can make this video and just express how I feel, because me being expressive right now is better than me tweeting something, than me putting a caption up on my Instagram, because like, I need you guys to know how I feel. And yes, I've been like, you know, being humorous in this video, but that's just how I cope with things, my coping mechanism. Someone said, child, the racism on TikTok, I've seen it more on there than I've seen it in real life. I like some aspects about TikTok, but there's a lot of racism, sexism, homophobia, colorism, and just plain bullying on there. And as someone said, I've seen a certain guy make TikToks about how he loves white women more than black women, with things like how I look at a black girl versus white girl. That's right, I slammed my iPhone. If I ever see that video pop up on my phone, I'm gonna report it for everything. How dare you make a video publicly? Some of this ish, yeah, I know some of you guys keep it to yourself in your rooms amongst your families, but there are tons of people who just like say it and you expect to get likes. So you prefer a white woman because she wears her natural hair, because she doesn't have acrylics. To all you people who are calling it dark humor, you're racist. I said what I said. Come and fight me. Come and arrest me. Don't cover it up with that, sweetie. Let's not do that, okay? It's very terrifying that it's normal to hate on other people. Bullying has become normal. No, but actually sit down, take your earpods out and deep it. Like proper deep it. It's actually normal and popular to hate on other people. But I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys want a part 2, if you guys want to talk about something else and you guys want more rants on this channel, because it has been a hot minute since my last rants and I really do enjoy just sitting down and chatting to you guys, having this discussion. So if you found this video to be helpful at any point, make sure you guys smash the like button, make sure you guys tweet me, follow me, DM me. If this video pissed you off, then great. That's exactly what it's meant to do. It's meant to just shake people up, stir, you know, shake up your boots. That sounds like a Stormzy lyric. You're too big for your like, just take it all in. Pause it here and there, write down notes, message your black friend and tell her, I'm sorry for bullying you. Like, actually take some steps. Don't just watch this video and say, oh yeah, what she's saying is calm. You've got to put it into the universe. Some of you guys want to go and meet One Direction. Some of you guys are putting into the universe that you want to like have One Direction come back as a band. Some of you guys are putting into the universe that you want to go and meet your favorite YouTubers, your favorite celebrities, but it's just like put into the universe that you want to be better, that you want to do better, that you want to think better, that you want to get educated, because you're never too old or young to be educated. So thank you so much for attending my TED Talk. I'll see you guys in my next video.